Hey, what's up guys? This is Malevolent on Limblum server from Hidden Power. I'm making another video because I'm getting requests from people again about crafting. I hope you guys like the fishing video, but this is going to be a video about crafting. A lot of people are sending me tells like, well, how does it work? How do you craft so you don't break? You know, SE made changes. Is there a way to make it so you can craft all the time and not get breaks? The only thing I can say to that is, like I said before in the fishing video, there's a system and you pretty much kind of have to figure out your flow and figure out what their flow is, because there is one, and once you see how it works, it's a lot easier to get higher success rates on your crafts. Only thing I would tell you is if you're making like actual body pieces or high level pieces of armor, take your time, you know, because I think just trying to burn through it or use rapid hands or hasty hands all the time, that's not going to work. They pretty much nerfed it a little bit so you don't get that many successes as you did before they did the nerf. So I'll go ahead and show you guys what I do, and I'll try to explain as much as I can. If you have any questions, like I said, feel free to post on the Hidden Power YouTube channel. Alright, so I'm doing a guild levy quest, and I mean a crafter's levy quest, and let's go ahead and do Banderon's new counter, because I got let's see how that goes. And then I'll kind of just tell you what I'm doing or while I'm doing it. I'll choose main hand for this one. Alright, so when you start out, your little item is white that you're crafting on. So white is pretty much always going to be standard, so I hit standard. And I've broken this down into like a tier 3 system, so there's only 3 tiers that you can select from. Alright, so it's white again. This time I know when I hit it, it should success. Alright, now it's glowing yellow. Yellow is, to me, people say it's tier 2 or tier 3, but since they nerfed the rapid, I'm going to go ahead and click wait. Well, I waited too much time and it went unstable, but since it's white again, we'll go ahead and click standard on it. Standard is tier 1. Okay, now we got this little flashing color. That used to be, before they did the nerf, that was rapid synthesis, but now I've gone back to, and I figured out that it's kind of 50-50% on tier 1, which is standard. Now it's gold again. It's that, not gold, but it's that flashing color again with multiple changes. Since I did it the first time, I'm going to go ahead and I always do it a second time. It should success through. Well, this one didn't, but it's back to white, which is fine. So white should go through successfully. And now it's glowing that red. Red means it's like, it's hot. It can be a tier 1. So I'll just go ahead and click standard on it, because the majority of time that I've tested this, red usually is 1. Finished. Alright. And that's pretty much what I do. I break it down into a system. I tried out pretty much each color on, you know, different tabs and found out which ones were the most successful. So we're gonna go ahead and craft the same item again, and I'll go ahead and walk you through what I'm doing. And remember, it's a system that they have, and sometimes you may fail, but like I said, the reason they do that is to throw you off, so that way you're always trying to figure out well, does it mean this, did it mean that? No, they have to make it botch on a couple or fail on a couple of synths while you're going through it, so that way you can never guess what the system is, which is smart. But once you know how it works, 90% of the time the stuff you're making will success through it. So, you know, just take your time when you're doing these things. So once again, like I said, when it starts out it's white. White is stable. You always want to get it to that white color. So we'll go ahead and click standard synthesis. And this time we're going to play around with the stability. So it's white again. We're going to go ahead and go with standard synthesis. Okay, it's white a third time. Now it may fail if we hit standard again, but since it's white, we're going to go for it. And remember, white is always the most stablest color you want. So you always want to get that synthesis item to white at all times, if you can, or if you feel that you want to, or if you want to take a chance on red and yellow, you can. You don't always have to. So like right now it's glowing red, so I'm going to go ahead and click wait, and it went back to the solid white, which is stable. So we're going to go ahead and craft on it on white, because that's what we want. And we're going to go ahead one last time, it's white, and click standard synthesis. Now you may be asking yourself, well, Malevolence, why aren't you using your crafter's ability? Well, the only time I use my crafting ability is when I'm unsure of what step I want to take next. That's when I use it. I don't use it all the time. If I'm like